I'm going to go over agent skills, kind of starting from nothing. I won't get too deep into the skills that you can use because I know Eduardo is going to follow me with some awesome Drupal development skills, and maybe there are other folks like Carlos who is in the room, maybe that can demo after me. So let's just dive right in. Using AI without skills, uh, your agent, so Claude Code and Codex are technically agents, one big coding agent that you can do. So these agents have to figure out, what your tech stack is, what this project is all about. Um, you have like no memory. So if you work at an agency and you have specific coding standards or rules you want to follow, and you have to just kind of re-explain, get everything into that agent all at once. Using skills, you can actually tell it the stack, before it even starts. You can add structure in your agency approved outputs. It helps get your standards in there, and goes, basically right into work. So what are skills? Simply put, it's a markdown file. So these agents read it before acting on any of your code, and they're declarative. So you're telling the agent exactly what skills you want to have. They're composable, so you can have an agent use one skill that could use another skill that could use another skill, and they can contain assets. So if you have a pull request template and you have a pull request skill, you can have that template be pulled in, reference scripts, coding standards, that kind of thing. Uh, they are automatic, so agents decide where to, and they're evolving where now you can call skills in different platforms. So I think in both Codex and Cloud Code now, you can type slash in the skill name and invoke that skill if you want to. Breakdown of the skill, like a little anatomy here. The skill.md is the only thing that's required in a folder that has the skill name. In that skill.md, there is YAML front matter. So this is basically meta information for your skill. You want the name of the skill and the description. The description is the key to getting it to trigger inside of it. So you always want to write really good descriptions, as good as you can, up to, I think, about 100 characters. And then the markdown body, these are the step-by-step instructions for that skill. What to do, what not to do. And you want to keep this under 500 lines because it does load, skills do load in your context. So you don't want to have them too large. And then everything else is optional. So, we have assets, references, scripts. You can basically put whatever you want in addition to that skill MD in your skill, and then reference it from the markdown body. So again, here's that progressive disclosure. So the metadata, that 100-character description and the name loads every time you start up your agent. The body gets loaded when the skill gets loaded by the agent. And then those bundled resources, any of the other files are only loaded when the agent decides it needs them based on the action it's taking from the body. How triggering works, basically, you give the agent a prompt. Claude reads through all the descriptions of the skills. If it finds a matching skill, it will load that skill.md, and then it will execute with the skill. And then that description I mentioned earlier, this is a poor example of a description for a skill, helps with WordPress block development. No, you want to really get into, when developing with Gutenberg blocks, registering block types, working with block.json, or building WordPress block themes, always use this for any task involving, these things. So it's specific, it has multiple contexts, and you're telling the agent that you want to use it when these things are happening. How to create skills. So, the first thing you need to do, find a repeatable, deterministic task that you want to do. A good one, I think my first one was, help me write a git commit message using, conventional standards, or help me write this pull request with, all the changes from the git diff using our pull request template. So you want to define intent, what should it do? What should it trigger? What's the output format? Write the skill, create test cases. So, write, a dozen real prompts that would trigger this skill. And then you can run and review, iterate on them, and then package it and ship it up. So both OpenAI and Claude have various skill generators. So like you can just run /skill generate, and it will actually help you build out your skill files, which is pretty cool. When you do start writing them, do exactly what the name and description say. Like, don't put anything hidden in there. It just lead to poor output. Definitely keep everything under 500 lines in that body. If you need to surpass that, if you're using Claude or ChatGPT to write the skill, sometimes they can get wordy. At that point, you may want to break it into multiple skills, or break it into reference files or additional files that the skill body can load. Use scripts inside of there. So one of the things that AI is really good at is writing code. So you can, write little Python and JavaScript scripts to help you achieve what you want rather than having the LLM do it. And then organize them. I'm going to, second time I'm mentioning WordPress in a Drupal talk, but the WordPress core team has a suite of skills that you can install, and they're all WP-. I know the Drupal team is working on maybe consolidating all these great skills out there, Drupal- or something like that, to keep everything organized as you get more and more skills. This is kind of like how I run through things. So like I do that, write real test prompts and kind of review. And I have a couple of my devs that always give me good feedback. You can do additional training of the skills, and Claude, what is it? The skill creator in Claude has a script that you can run, Python script, which it'll help you optimize your description, which is a really cool tool. So that's that jazz over there. So getting started, pick that one repetitive workflow. What do you do over and over, copy and paste over and over, create your skill, install and test it, get your friends and coworkers to do the same, and then iterate and share.